ABF, anatomy-based fitting, it's been a quiet revolution in the world of cochlear implantation. What that does is it closes the loop. Before there was a gap in information, audiologists can now take that information from where the electrode, spinal resting place is in the cochlea, take that information and apply it to the mapping. So what anatomy-based fitting allows the surgeon's work in the theatre to be honoured by the audiologist's work at the fitting, at the time of the switch on and onwards for the mappings. And before, cochlear implant technology was all about the average and applying a mathematical average and giving frequency information according to that average. Now we actually have the information of where the channels are sitting, where the electrode contacts are sitting. Every cochlea is different. Why would we not honour that information? Why would we not take that information and use it and apply it to the patient and give them the sound that is more natural? And as a user, I felt it. I felt the difference. And I can, hand on heart, say it works. When we look at the cochlear implant industry and we compare the three main brands, I would have to say that Medel stands head and shoulders above the rest. Medel actually delivers on what they're promising. And what are they promising? They're promising closer to natural sound. And it's true, they do. Things like Otoplan, anatomy-based fitting, all of that fuels and steers the sound that we end up hearing, and it really is a lovely, comfortable, natural sound. So at the time of my switch on, I had the conventional map applied first. So FS4 coding strategy was applied, and I experienced that for about 10-15 minutes. And it was brilliant. I mean, it was nice. I mean, that coding strategy has been remarkably successful for thousands of patients all over the world. It's a brilliant thing. But it was a little bit tinny, and it was ever so slightly robotic. And I could tell that there was a thinness to the sound. Once the ABF information was aligned into the Maestro mapping and the fitting, and the very individual placement of my electrode was taken into consideration, the difference was profound. I could tell that there was a change. That change was, it was almost as if I went from black and white to colour. So it was a very stark change. What pre-ABF CI sound sounds like is as if you're talking through a medium. So even in that 10 minutes that I experienced pre-ABF, it was almost as if I was in a medium where the sound was coming through something else in order to reach me. It was tinny, it was robotic. When the ABF went and was considered, it wasn't that the CI sound changed to natural acoustic hearing. It didn't. But it lightened the load for me, and that medium, that feeling of going through a medium disappeared. So it allowed me to have depth to the sound, and voices, like my audiologist's voice, sounded much more like his original acoustic voice. So it did sound more natural. What it allowed me to do was, with confidence, go forward. It gave me that confidence that the 6 months or so of adaptation I'm going to face, I'm going to be able to do it really well. It gave me more confidence.